both sides of my family walk across this stage here. Being Native American or American Indian, I know that there's a lot of others like don't like Native American, but being an American Indian, it's very positive, it's very enlightening. You have so many things to do. You don't only have the alcoholism and the addictions and the struggles. There's those parents that were raised that way, and I come from a strong family. We all have our problems. We all do, from alcoholism and our great-grandparents to even children my age and younger. The only thing that you have to do is just be embraced within yourself, the Creator, and your family. I'm really nervous. I'm just sweating. Stinker. Sorry. I think Chemawa has a lot of opportunities. Chemawa has opened so many doors, and with this new dormitory coming in, I think, I don't know, because going from old campus, I used to walk all the time with my grandmother on the old campus grounds, and she would take us and the dogs out for a walk, but she would name us dogs' names. She would call us Dumper and Emmy, because she didn't know which ones our names were. And we would walk all the time, and she had just recently passed away from cancer, and that's very hard on our family. But it brought us all together, and it helped us find our love within each other. And going from old campus into this campus and being raised and growing up here all the time, my mom told me that when I was a way little kid, they wanted to know what kind of Indian I was, and I said I was Chemawa Indian. But I am Chemawa from the Pacific Northwest, state of Washington, and to see the new faces walk through the doors and see the new buildings of the school, a lot has changed from 80 to 2009. My mother on the new campus, my grandmothers, my aunties, all on the old campus, and then now my younger generation after me will be going to the new campus within the next 2 years. And it's going to be a very big experience to watch and learn. The only thing that you can do is be in the culture club with the Austins or do something very positive, sports. I really don't know what to say.
Tell you what I see. You know, when I was standing over there and I looked at how young and how proud, and I saw your profile and the things that you were saying and the things that you were remembering, you don't know how good that makes all of us feel. Yeah, because you're a young person and you're stepping up to being a good Indian woman. So I want to thank you for that. Facilitators. Our sister's been standing over here ready to talk, and then I see a brother here, so I'm going to just ask my sister what do you need to share with us.
Hi, my name is Elaine. I'm from the Celeste tribe. I was really excited to come to this because I went to the White Bison when they had it in Lincoln City. We did the family tradition there. And my sister and I went through it together. It was a really good experience. And you know, coming to this, coming to this you know, we heard about it, and I have a really hard time struggling with forgiveness with my parents, with myself, and even being a mom, you know. And I hear these stories that these moms share here, and it just touched my heart, you know, because I grew up always wondering, like, why my mom didn't love me, you know, and I didn't know that it was historical trauma. I just started learning about this, you know. She couldn't even love herself because she didn't know what was going on, you know, and so I always grew up and I wondered why. And my dad was in prison my whole life, he still is. And when I heard your story, I know that I can go and I can see him and I can tell him that I forgive him and that I love him. And I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I hated my dad because he wasn't there. And I hated my mom. She didn't love me. And before my mom died, I didn't talk to her for 2 years. Because I didn't want to grow up to be like her. And I started drinking really bad, doing drugs, and I have 20 months clean now. And I wish my son was awake, because, you know, I carry a lot of guilt around, because I can't forgive myself for the things that I put my son through. Being hungover, not wanting to deal with him, throwing him in front of the TV because, you know, it's a really good babysitter. Just not being there for him. You know, I feel they're sleeping right now, but I really wanted him to come here with me today so he could see the start of this journey and so he could remember it and carry that with him and being in recovery. That's what I want for him, is for him to know. And you know, he knows the Serenity Prayer. He says it with me. You know, he goes to meetings, and he reminds me, if we don't go to meetings, is it time for a meeting, Mom? You know, and I wish he was awake so I could, you know, show him and ask him to forgive me for the things that I had already put him through. So I'm just really glad that I got to be here and that I got to share, and that I got to, you know, my mom worked here too, you know, and we grew up, you know, right in the rec room with the pool hall with all the other kids, you know, running around Trey's age, you know, running in and out of here. And so having it be here, you know, when I come here, it was always bittersweet memories for me being here. But I'm really glad that I got to come here and I got to share with you guys and to do this and to be able to forgive myself. And that's the most important part right there.